They say youth is the golden age of beauty, but I believe 60 isn't fading. It is focusing. It is when your style finally catches up with your wisdom. But let's be honest. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, smoothed out your leggings, and instead of smiling, you felt a sudden doubt? You ask yourself that quiet, difficult question. Am I fooling myself? We were raised with old rules that told women to fade into the background as they aged. So we worry that form-fitting clothes might look like we are trying too hard to be 20 again. But listen closely. You are not the problem. Those old rules are. Today, using visual science and fashion psychology, I will show you a framework designed specifically for the elegant woman over 60. We will prove that leggings, when worn with intention, are actually a powerful tool of timeless elegance. Are you ready to look in that mirror and finally love the woman you see today? Let's begin. 1. Let's bust some myths. All right, ladies, let's get real for a minute. You see women everywhere, from the checkout line at Whole Foods to the boarding gate at JFK, wearing leggings. But for us, the generation born in the 50s and 60s, there is often a hesitation. And let's be honest, for some of us, that hesitation isn't even our own voice. It is our mother's voice, echoing from 40 years ago, whispering, "A lady does not wear tight pants." We inherited rules that no longer serve the lives we are living today. So let's silence those echoes and shatter 3 big myths right now. Myth number 1 is that leggings are just for the young. Honey, no. Leggings are for movement. Last year, I actually tripped getting out of my car because my heel got caught in the hem of those wide-leg palazzo pants. Lying there, I made a promise to myself that my clothes are going to serve me, not trip me up. At our age, staying active and mobile isn't just nice, it is our new definition of youth. Myth number 2 is that you need perfect legs. Be honest, have you ever put something back on the rack? Not because you didn't like it, but because you worried what a stranger might think of your legs. Stop that. If you see bumps or ripples, it is not your leg's fault. It is the fault of cheap engineering. And myth number 3 is that tight clothes are undignified. I hear this a lot, but let me ask you, is it more dignified to hide your beautiful self inside a shapeless, oversized tent? I don't think so. Remember, elegance isn't about hiding. It is about choosing with intention. 2. The science of looking expensive. Now, let's bring a little science into your wardrobe. Think of your leggings as the foundation of a house. If the foundation is weak, the house crumbles. It all comes down to how fabric handles light. Imagine 2 photos side by side. On the left, shiny spandex reflecting light like a road map, highlighting every curve and bump. On the right, a matte finish. It absorbs light, creating a smooth, satin-like effect. It is like a real-life filter for your legs. Here in the States, there are 2 fabrics you need to look for. First, Ponte Roma. Think of this as the Rolls-Royce of leggings. It is a double-knit fabric. It holds you in. It has structure. And here is the best part. If a legging is truly well made with Ponte, you won't need shapewear underneath. The fabric is the support. Second, look for soft knit compression. Not the tight gym gear that cuts off your circulation. I'm talking about a gentle hug that helps with blood flow when you're on your feet all day. And don't sleep on color. Black is classic, yes, but deep olive or charcoal grey are universally flattering and far kinder to mature skin than harsh black. Here is my quick grocery store test. Before you buy, Hold the leggings up to the ceiling lights and stretch them. If you can see the light coming through, put them back. If you can see your hand, the world can see your underwear. 3. The 3 golden rules. Now that we have the foundation, let's build the look. There is a fancy term in psychology called enclothed cognition. It just means that when you dress like you matter, you actually stand taller. Here are my 3 rules to make that happen. Rule number 1 is the structural contrast, which is perfect for brunch. Picture this. You're meeting the girls for brunch. You don't want to look like a teenager, but you don't want to look like a retired librarian from 1990 either. The mistake is wearing a short t-shirt that cuts right across the hips. The fix is the long-line tunic or linen shirt using the 1/3, 2/3 rule. If you're unsure about the length, here is my trick. Put the top on and look in the mirror. If it makes you exhale and relax your shoulders, it is the right length. If it makes you suck in your stomach, it is too short. It is that simple. Rule number 2 is soft power, perfect for dinner. This is for the retired boss lady. Ditch the sweatpants. Pair those thick ponte leggings with a sharp blazer. But here is the secret. Go for a blazer with a bit of stretch. Stiff polyester ones can look dated and feel constricting. We want soft power, not stiff armor. Try this in navy or chocolate brown. It is effortless, and it says, I have arrived. Rule number 3 is the column effect, perfect for travel. We have all been there in the TSA line. The trick here is the column of color. Wear a black top and black leggings underneath, and throw on a long beige or camel cardigan. This creates a long vertical line that tricks the eye, making you look taller and leaner instantly. Plus, airports are all about temperature swings. Layers aren't just stylish, they are survival. Style at this age isn't about doing more, it is about choosing smarter. 4. A story of transformation. I want to end this section with a story about a dear friend of mine, Sarah. She lives up in Minnesota, and you know those winters. Sarah is 65. After losing her husband, she sort of retreated. She started living in baggy grey sweatpants, telling herself, who is looking at me anyway? Well, for her birthday, she was invited to a nice lunch. She almost didn't go. But I convinced her to try what I call the cozy luxury look. Faux suede leggings paired with an oversized cashmere sweater. Sarah told me later that her hands were shaking a little as she drove to the restaurant. Not out of fear, but because she hadn't dressed up for herself in a long time. She walked in, the room went quiet for half a second, and then her best friend gasped and said, Sarah, you are glowing. What is different? The funny thing is, Sarah hadn't changed her hair. She hadn't lost weight. She just gave herself permission to wear something that made her feel held, put together, and worthy. Maybe you don't need a new sweater. Maybe you just need permission, your own, to feel beautiful again. We're not dressing to look young, ladies. We're dressing to look alive. My question to you is, if you were Sarah, would you be brave enough to try? Let me know in the comments. Before you go, try my secret 2-hour test. Put on that new outfit and just wear it at home. Feel the fabric, drink your coffee, and let your shoulders relax. Get comfortable with this elegant version of you in your own safe space. Then tomorrow, wear it to the mailbox. You don't need to be bold. You only need to be willing. Because remember, you are not here to compete with youth. You are here to embody a beauty that only time can refine. That is your superpower. If this speaks to you, click subscribe to join our circle of women. Comment, I am ready, if you will try the test. And if you aren't ready yet, that is okay too. The courage will come. Until next time, remember, elegance grows with you. Stay beautiful.